Hey y'all, welcome back to Prepping the Truth. Welcome to today's video. We are in pantry number 2, and some of y'all have seen this when it had other stuff on it here a while back, but I'm going to show you now what has happened with this pantry and what is going on. So if you haven't already seen the first Prepper Pantry video that I put out, I believe it was last month, of what we are doing on changing over from less of this processed canned stuff to home canned foods, then I will link that video right now up above in the corner so that you can click on that and go see that too after you watch this one. But we are transferring from buying the canned food items at the grocery store to actually growing our own food or canning our own meats so that we know what is actually in them. They're in the glass jars and things of that nature. So we have downsized. We have eaten a lot of the stuff that we have already purchased and had. So our pantry is really starting to get smaller on a lot of the certain items that you're usually seeing. So things like this, where you're seeing, the beef ravioli or yams and things of that nature, you're going to see a lot less. We don't have near as many shelves of this kind of items as we did have. So now it's kind of getting mixed matched, I guess you could say, and not as nearly as organized as it was, because stuff is getting put in place where we are using it and we don't have as many areas that specifically one product goes to. Even some of this stuff, as you can see, has lost its labels, and I've had to put the label on top before it fell all the way off. But we do still have quite a good bit of the meats right here, and I am not getting rid of those meats other than we are currently using them. Plus, if y'all all know, we have the small dog that likes to eat beef, chicken, and things of that nature out of these canned items. So we are feeding her those if she wants it and stuff, because she can't eat hard foods. This is our tuna that we still have. It has tuna in here, and it also has some salmon up front. I believe that is all of the salmon that we have left in this corner right here. I don't think we have, 7 or 8 cans of that left, and the rest of that is tuna. And then down here we have a big box of rice, and it also has one of the kids' little toys on top. But that is some more stuff that we will be vacuum sealing and putting up. So we have gone through a lot of stuff. This right here is another bag of rice that I'm working on getting vacuum sealed and put up. Same thing with the cornmeal and the flour that we have. And I found a box of hot chocolate mix right here. So I got that out. It was half empty and half used that we had put back here from last winter. So since the temperature is dropping, we now have this out. And we're going to be drinking some of that because it's going down into the 30s and 40s at night here. So nothing like a good cup of hot chocolate. Now, we do still have some of my jars up here. These are some quart ones that I have for canning. The box up above it is all of my canning lids that I have. I think it says 36 packages, 1 dozen each. So those are my lids that I use for canning. I still have some of that back here. I have some coffee. We have some stuffing mix. It's just a few random things that are coming off the shelves in yonder. And coming back here, we have some of our solar light systems, little mini oven that we have that can be plugged into a car charger. We also have this milk right here that we're using. You can see we've used part of it up there. So we're working down from 2 shelves of that. Now we're down to less than 1 shelf, because this is not even filling up that whole shelf. We still have some of this lakeside beef because we purchased a lot of this while it was available, and we could get it for $2.50 for 24 ounces, because that was a lot cheaper at the time than trying to can our own, especially when there was a lot of shortages that were going on and you was having problems even finding the beef to can. So we purchased a lot of this, and it has come in handy for if someone needs it. We have given a lot of it away. We have put it into the blessing boxes. We have fed it to our dog when she has wanted some beef and we didn't have fresh beef right then to give her. So that has definitely come in handy. This is part of our grits, and these are from a discount store. And as you can see, we got some of these for as cheap as 99 cents. Let me see if I can focus that in there for you to see that. 99 cents. So that is 5 pounds of grits for 99 cents. So that was definitely a deal. Some of them was $1.99 at other discount stores. But while it was available, we purchased it, and we are still vacuum sealing that. We are still eating on that. So that is something right there that is a good prepper item if you haven't stocked it up. If you like it, leave a comment down below. Are you team sweet or team savory on the grits? Let's see what everyone says. This is our pink Himalayan salt. We have quite a few packages of that still. We haven't put that up, packaged it yet, but we're slowly working on it. Now this down here, let me show you these. This is cookbooks. We have quite a few cookbooks here, as you can see, of all different kinds of stuff. These are all just different things. Slow cooker, essential companion for the Victory Garden, complete gardeners. It's just all kinds of cookbooks. So we will definitely never run out of recipes. That is for sure. Then the bottom shelf down here is, once again, the beef. So we definitely have quite a good bit of that back here. But this is our second Prepper Pantry. There is one more. I'm still going through that one right there and getting everything organized and put together on it. A lot of it, what you will see, will be vacuum sealed items that are placed in containers. So it's not going to be the open stuff like you're seeing right here of the grits. It is going to be where we have vacuum sealed it and put it up and things of that nature. So stay tuned and continue to watch, because that video will be coming out before long so that you can see it. So if you are currently prepping, I know most all of y'all are, maybe if you have slowed down, it is definitely possible to transition from the store-bought canned items to the garden items. May have to begin next year if you haven't already begun now, since the growing season is pretty much coming to an end. But it is definitely something that can be done, because we went from one major prepper pantry being items from a grocery store to being pretty much all homegrown items that I have canned myself, and we're currently working on transitioning this one over to that too. So stay tuned for that and be ready for the next Prepper Pantry, and I'll show you how it looks when you get stuff vacuum sealed, dehydrated, and packaged up, and you can see what it looks like when it is ready for the long term. So I hope each and every one of y'all has enjoyed this video. I hope you are still prepping and preparing. You don't have to go at it like we did before, since the shelves are not completely empty. You can get pretty much anything you want right now, but it's definitely a good time to still continue, because even if you're just doing it to get a few extra items at a cheaper price compared to what you may have to pay next week, it will still pay off in the long run. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, God bless you, and keep prepping.